Vaccinations across the world have been proven to be very beneficial, saving thousands of lives and preventing deadly outbreaks.
Wondering what vaccines are? Vaccines are shots given to you to trick your body into thinking it's being invaded by disease-causing bacteria, so that your body will build up its defenses. As a result, your immune system will remember the disease-causing bacteria and attack it and neutralize it as if it reappears. Vaccines eliminate infectious diseases, which are illnesses caused by tiny organisms like viruses, bacteria, fungi, or parasites that can spread from people to people by bodily fluids, like coughing, sneezing, or even mosquitoes.
If history has taught us anything, it's that these deadly outbreaks have claimed so many lives. Now we look and see there are diseases and realize there are vaccinations that make them preventable.
And we know now that polio was preventable, even though at one time it was causing chaos everywhere.
If we're not careful, these preventable diseases can make a comeback. For example, in 2000, measles were declared eliminated in America. But when people travel to other countries, they risk bringing a souvenir back into America, spreading the disease to those who choose not to get vaccinated.
With that being said, we should all be getting vaccinations to stop the spread.
Some vaccinations have already been created for infectious diseases including hepatitis A and B, HPV, mumps, polio, varicella, herpes, and many more.
Vaccines prevent more than 2.5 million deaths each year. In fact, vaccines help reduce measles deaths globally by 78% between 2000 and 2008. In sub-Saharan Africa, deaths dropped by 92% in the same period. The CDC has reported a 99% reduction in the incidence of bacterial meningitis since the introduction of the vaccination against the disease in 1988. Studies show that there are some groups of people who are more likely to not get vaccinated for these sort of things, including the elderly, babies, and African American children. Certain outbreaks have even caused blindness and deafness at birth, intellectual disabilities, and certain heart defects.
There are those who are less likely to get vaccinated, and then there are those who do not believe in vaccinations. For example, Buddhists, Judaism, and Amish do not take vaccinations because some states allow them to exempt out. Allowing some people to exempt out of vaccinations is very dangerous. There has been various occasions where these communities who do not receive vaccinations all get deadly outbreaks within that community and puts everyone else at risk.
According to the CDC, the more people who are vaccinated, the fewer opportunities a disease has to spread. If 1 or 2 cases of disease are introduced into a community where most people are not vaccinated, outbreaks will occur. An example of this happening occurred in 2013 when there were several measles outbreaks around the country, with large outbreaks in New York City and Texas, and was mainly among groups with low vaccination rates. These large outbreaks could have been prevented if the population was like scenario to the right, where the yellow people are those who are vaccinated. If we let vaccination rates drop to low levels, diseases could become as common as they were before vaccines.
Think of the spread of a disease as a domino effect. It can start with a single person and end up affecting everyone who comes in contact with them, making the number rise from 1 to 1 million.
Polio cases have decreased by over 99% from an estimated 350,000 cases to about 1,352 reported cases in 2010. The reduction is the result of the global effort to wipe out the disease completely.
Now only 3 countries, Afghanistan, Nigeria, and Pakistan, remain with the polio endemic. But even in those countries, we have seen a decrease.
But I heard vaccinations can make bad things happen.
It's up to us to put an end to the myths that are preventing people from getting themselves and children vaccinated. Across the nation, many people have blamed the rise in autism on vaccinations. However, that is not true. That has been proven incorrect and needs to be addressed to the media so that worrisome people can continue to vaccinate their children.
Plus, myths about vaccinations are often discussed in depth in the media. What people watching don't understand is that the decline in vaccinations is actually causing a rise in measles because of the frightened parents not getting their children vaccinated. This is just putting you and your children at higher risk.
Don't be another statistic.
So get out and get your vaccinations before you are part of the deadly domino effect caused by infectious diseases.
Oh, get away.
No. Sorry, that wasn't it. Vaccines are us. Okay.
Wait, I didn't get it. Okay, now I got it. Sorry.
Studies show that there.
Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
Across the world have.
Okay, I clicked start.
Wait.
Sorry.
But studies show that there is some.
Okay, that's how you were shocked. Okay.
Action. What are you doing?
I was broadcasting.
Okay. Plus, Is this how you forget?
See you next week. Or tomorrow after me.
Okay. Ready?
We have a project due next week.
Okay. I'm not gonna even touch the button.
Okay, ready?
Think of the spread of a disease as a domino effect. We got started. Of the spread of a disease as that. That is not how you sound. What she said?
All right.